Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel ExcelVBA Expert. In today's video, we are going to do something different from all the video which I have uploaded so far on my channel. In today's video, we will be creating the raw data. For example, there are so many people who all have no data and they really want to do the practice, on the data. They want to use the formulas, but they should have data, right? If they don't have any resource of the data, so how they can create the data by themselves, right? So that is what we will be doing in today's video, and the data which we will be creating, okay, from the scratch, okay, and the data would be massive as per the requirement. You guys can create the data by yourself. Okay, so let's start to do. For example, right now you guys can see on my screen I don't have anything right now. The sheet is completely blank, right? So I want to create the data. I want to create any data, okay, so that the people can use. And it has also the data which we will be creating, okay, data should have meaning, right? So without meaning the data is useless. All right, so the data which you are creating, which you will be creating after watching this video, the data should have meaning, okay, so that you guys can make the report, you can create the dashboard, right? Without meaning you can't do anything. Okay, so right now this is something which is blank. So I want to create the zone first. Okay, so I want to create the zone, so I would take helping column. I have a 4 zone: east, west, north and south. Okay, and the zone column I have created in A1. And see, I want to, I want to print, I want to get these zones, randomly in the column A. So how I can do it? I need to use index. Okay, in the index, give the array of the zone and rank between 1 to 4. What is 1 to 4? You guys can see the number of a zones count. You guys can see the total number of zone is 4. So 1 to 4. The bottom value would be 1 and the maximum would be 4. Press enter and drag it till where you want. For example, I want to drag it till 200 rows. Okay, 191. I drag it, so you guys can see that randomly this would come. Okay, you guys can see that randomly we have got the zone. Okay, I am just going to copy and paste it. Next, what I want to create the product name. So what is the meaning? In this zone I have these product name which we will be writing. For example, I have a watch, bat, jacket, shoes and bangle, and anything that you can write here. Okay, I just want to write ball. Okay, this is enough. So here I'm going to write product name, again index, give the range of this product name, range between 1 to, you guys can count it, 2 4 6. This is 6. 1 will be the bottom and 6 would be the maximum. See, we have created. So the two columns which we have prepared, right? What would be the third one? In the third one, for example, I want to create the state name, not a state name. I want to create the date. Okay, so in the date you guys can get the date randomly using the range between. How? Date range between. I have not predefined the data that I would create, so I'm creating it in front of you guys. Okay, so the date from 1st of Jan 2023 to 24 11 November, okay, 2023. Enter. You guys can see randomly we have also got the data. Okay, randomly we have got the data. Next, what I want to show here, in this zone I have sold the bangle on this date. How many units? The units we need to write. For example, I want to create the data, sales data. This is something which is sales data. I want to create, I have sold randomly, I am just writing 5 to 12. So what is the meaning? And right now, whatever 4 fields we have created, what does it, what it has the meaning? So if you guys can see, in zone no north, the product name is bangle. On this date I sold 12. So I also need to get the cost. what I'm doing, okay, watch, okay, on the watch, I invested, for example, one 150 rupees. Okay, in the bat I invested 100, in the jacket I invested 300, in shoes I invested 250, and 70 rupees, for example, in a ball 50 rupees. Okay, so what I can do, I can VLOOKUP. Using VLOOKUP I can create the, I can get the cost. This much amount I have, invested on single unit. Right now it has 12 units, so I can multiply it. So total cost I have, invested on Bengal, okay, 840. Okay, next, what is next? And I have kept, this is the cost and the margin. The margin of each product was, on the watch the margin was 80 rupees, 90 rupees, and 120 rupees, for example, and 110, then this 20 and 30. This was the margin. Okay, so sales amount first, sales amount. So obviously if I would do sum, so this would be my sales amount. I would sell the watch, one watch, okay, on the price of 230, so that my margin also would be included, right? So what I am doing, I am going to VLOOKUP it from the product. I can get the margin from third column. Okay, it was a margin. I need to get the total sales amount. These are the helping column which I'm taking, rest we will delete. Okay, 4 I need to write. VLOOKUP from this product, the sales amount was S, which was 4. Enter. If I would multiply by this unit, my costing was on the bangle was 840, but I sold the 12 watches, 12 bangles on the price of 108. So what was my revenue? Revenue would be this minus this. This is the profit also, you can see. You can consider profit. This was the profit. So this is the data I created. I created the data. I can delete it. So it has meaning. On the basis of this data, you guys can create the dashboard, report, anything, because it has really meaning. So if you would have done it, for example, randomly, if you're creating, you have done it 500. So there is no sense. Okay, there is no sense. It is sense because the amount, the investment we did 840, and we went into the loss. So it has also meaning. But yes, randomly, if you are doing blindly, you are trying to creating the data, raw data, so might there would be some glitches. Okay, so whatever you are doing, if you don't have a data, because this is the habit of creating the data, really will help you out, to understand the data from the scratch. Okay, if you will keep on doing it for next 3 and 4 months, so definitely after the sometime you will start to understand any data in a one go, right? So this is the practice I think everyone should do, okay, who all are on the initial stage, okay, who all are trying to learning the data analytics, right? So you need to understand first of all the data. If you have a data, how you can play with it, right? If I have created here, how many fields I have created? 7 fields I have created. So all the 7 fields really has a meaning, and we did we did some calculation in our mind. We took the helping column, then we created using the index and in between. So we did a lot of things. After that, if you will propose this data to anyone, so it really would have meaning, and practice you guys can do very easily. Okay, in my next video I would create the dashboard on this data. Okay, and I'll show you, okay, what all we can extract out, meaningful insights we can show, okay, in the dashboard. We will be also creating the report. So I would create the video, okay, on the one dashboard, okay, on the basis of this data. Okay, so that you guys can also create the data, you can prepare the dashboard, okay, for your practice, right? So I think there is no sense to attaching, to giving you the link of this file. Okay, so I would want you guys to create this data by yourself. Okay, so thank you very much everyone for watching this video, and let's meet in the next video where we will be creating the dashboard on this data, the data which we have created right away. Okay, so thank you very much everyone. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.